everyone, this is your Bandini Sharma. Welcome back to my channel BMB tutorial. In previous session we have discussed the intro part of the chapter polynomial, and in today's session we are going to discuss exercise 2.1. So let's start it. Question first is, which of the following expressions are polynomials in one variable and which are not? State reason for your answers. So in first question you have to tell that the given expressions are polynomial in one variable or not. Okay, so let's take first part, that is 4x square minus 3x plus 7. Okay, so the given algebraic expression is 4x square minus 3x plus 7. Okay, first you have to check here the given variable. In every term is the same or different? So you can see here in first term the variable is x, in second term the variable is also x, and in third term that is a constant polynomial. So you can write it as 4x square minus 3x plus 7x raised to power 0. Now you can see the variable in three terms is same, that is x. Okay, so this is an algebraic expression in one variable. First thing is clear. Now come to the, we have to check here, is this algebraic expression a polynomial? Okay, so for this we have to check all the terms given in the expression. Okay, so as we know the definition of polynomial, that can be expressed in the form of a into x raised to power n. Okay, a is here constant, x is here variable, and variable raised to power whole number. So n here should be whole number. So this is polynomial in variable x. Okay, so now to each term we have to check this property. Okay, so see this 4 into x square. Okay, so 4 is a constant, x is a given variable, raising power a whole number, that is 2. So this is an algebraic expression, and also it is satisfying the definition of polynomial. So this is a polynomial. Now see 3x minus 3x. Okay, 3 is a constant, x is a variable, raised to power 1, that is a whole number. So it's also satisfying this. Now see this 7, as we have discussed in earlier session that every constant number, 7 is a constant, that is a number, so it's a constant polynomial. So this term will be a polynomial. So we also have discussed that addition of two algebraic expression or more than two algebraic expression, you always get an algebraic expression. So here our algebraic expressions are what? Polynomials. So sum of all these three polynomials will be a polynomial in result. Okay, so yes, this is a polynomial in one variable. Okay, that is x here. Okay, now see, here are two terms. Okay, and in one term the variable is y, and second is an irrational number. Okay, as I have said that every number is a constant polynomial. So this is an irrational number, but it is a constant polynomial. Okay, now check to it. Y square, before y square is 1. Okay, so 1 into variable raised to power a whole number. Okay, so this term also an algebraic expression and a polynomial. So sum of two polynomial is what? Polynomial. So this is also a polynomial in one variable, and variable is here y. Okay, now third part is 3 into under root t plus t under root 2. Okay, so under root t can be write as in the power of 1 by 2. So 3 t raised to power 1 by 2 plus t under root 2. Okay, so this is our expression. Now first we have to check what is the variable here in each term. T in second term also t is present. Okay, the same variable. So this is the expression in one variable. Now we have to check each term a polynomial or not. Okay, so let's take it. 3t raised to power 1 by 2. Okay, so according to the definition of polynomial, the power of variable should be a or must be a whole number, but here power is 1 by 2, that is not a whole number. Okay, and in second term the power is 1, that is a whole number. But as we know, the sum of algebraic expression or the sum of polynomials is always a polynomial. Here there are two terms, one is polynomial but another is not a polynomial, so its sum can't be a polynomial. Okay, so this is not a polynomial. Why? Because in first term, in term 3t raised to power 1 by 2, the power of variable t is 1 by 2, that is not a whole number. Okay, okay, so this is the reason behind this. Here now see fourth part, y plus 2 upon y. Okay, so here variable in both term is y, so it's clear from here that this is the expression in one variable. Okay, now we have to check each term, are they polynomial or not. So first we will make it as, because this variable is in denominator part, we will take it in numerator part. So y plus 2, here see here y is raised to power 1. If you take it in numerator part, so you will multiply this 2 by y raised to power minus 1. Okay, here power is 1. Okay, if you take it in numerator upper part, so it will be with opposite side. Okay, here 1 positive in denominator, numerator part it will be negative. Okay, now see y, this is in polynomial form. Okay, this algebraic expression is in polynomial form. Why? Constant is here 1 and variable is y, and y raised to power 1, that is a whole number. Okay, so this term is a polynomial. But 2 into y raised to power minus 1, 2 is a constant, y is a variable, but its power is minus 1, that is not a whole number. Okay, whole number are what? Non-negative numbers including 0. Okay, so here is negative number, a negative power, so it will not a polynomial. Okay, so this whole expression will not be polynomial. So write it as this is not a polynomial because in term 2y raised to power minus 1, the power of or exponent of the power of variable y is minus 1, that is not a whole number. Okay, so fifth part is x raised to power 10 plus y raised to power 3 plus t raised to power 50. Now you have to check first, is this expression in one variable? So as we can see here, in each term the variable is different. Here in this whole expression, the number of variables that are using here is 3. Okay, so this is not an algebraic expression in one variable. Okay, so now no need to check is this a polynomial in one variable. Okay, so we will write here this is not in we will write here this algebraic expression is not a polynomial in one variable okay, in one variable. Here there are 3 variables that is x, y, t. Okay, this algebraic expression is not a polynomial in one variable. Here there are 3 variables. Okay, x, y and t. So this was the question number 1. Now come to the question number 2. Write the coefficients of x square in each of the following. Okay, so we have discussed what are the coefficients of each term. So this question is based on the same. So you have to tell the particular variable that is here x square, the coefficient of x square. Okay, so first expression is 2 plus x square plus x. Okay, you have to tell the coefficient of x square means this term. Okay, so before this x square, the constant is present here is 1. Okay, so its coefficient will be the same. So coefficient of x square in this expression is 1. Okay, now see to second part, 2 minus x square plus x cube. As we know that polynomial, okay, polynomial is what? The addition of algebraic expressions in which the power of variable is a whole number. Okay, so here each term is an algebraic expression in which the power of variable is whole number. Okay, so here if any term is not a positive, so we have to write it in bracket taking negative sign inside the bracket. Okay, so if we write it as, so it will be 2 plus minus x square plus x cube. Now this is in the standard form of polynomial. Okay, so 2 plus, now each term, that is an algebraic expression. Okay, and they are adding here. Now see, what is the coefficient, what is the constant before this x square? That will be minus 1. So in this expression, the coefficient of x square is minus 1. You have to take this minus sign with it. Okay, now see the third part, pi by 2 x square plus x. Okay, so here before x square the constant is pi by 2, pi is a constant number. Okay, so its coefficient will be pi by 2. Okay, now see fourth part, square root 2 x minus 1. Square root 2 x minus 1. As we can see here that there is no any term that is containing x square. Okay, so we have to make it in x square term. How? We can write 0x square, because we know the multiplication of any number or any variable with 0 is always 0. You can add 0 to any algebraic expression. So we can, if we add 0, so in place of 0 we can write this 0x square plus square root 2 x minus 1. Now you can see here this algebraic expression containing a term holding x square. Okay, so before x square the constant is 0. Okay, so its coefficient will be 0. तो एक चीज़ यहाँ से क्लियर है कि अगर सपोज कोई अलजेब्रिक एक्सप्रेशन और पॉलिनोमियल जिसमें भी वेरिएबल का कोफिशिएंट पूछा जा रहा है वो अगर प्रेजेंट नहीं है तो हम उसको उस अलजेब्रिक एक्सप्रेशन या पॉलिनोमियल में ऐड कर सकते हैं. कैसे? इस तरीके से. ओके, इफ सपोज यहाँ पर अगर आपसे ये पूछा जाता है कि व्हाट इज़ द कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स क्यूब इन दिस एक्सप्रेशन, सो एज वी आर लुकिंग हियर there is no any term containing x cube, so we will make it as 0 into x raised to power 3. Okay, so question number 3 is give one example each of a binomial of degree 35 and of a polynomial of degree 100. Okay, so in this question you have to give one example of each. One is a binomial, its degree should be 35, and another one is monomial whose degree should be 100. Okay, so first is you have to construct a polynomial in which the degree should be 35. So it is very clear from this that the highest power of the variable will be 35. Okay, so we have to make a polynomial in which the degree means highest power will be 35. So I am taking a variable x here. Okay, because polynomial is in one variable here, so x raised to power 35. So one term is this. Now we have to make binomial. Okay, so should be two terms. So for this I am writing a constant polynomial. Okay, so these two are what? Polynomial, and the sum of the polynomial is this polynomial. So this is, there are two terms here, so this is a binomial in which the degree is 35. Okay, you can make with your own choice. Okay, or 2x raised to power 35 plus x raised to power 34. This is also a binomial with degree 35. Or so you can make any. Okay, now you have to make another monomial with degree 100. Okay, so let's take it as second part. A monomial means any polynomial containing only one term, means उस पॉलिनोमियल में क्या होगा, एक टर्म होना चाहिए, और डिग्री क्या है 100, एक टर्म है और डिग्री 100 है, मीन्स हाईएस्ट पावर 100 होना चाहिए। तो एक टर्म के लिए तो आपको कुछ सोचना ही नहीं है, x रेज टू पावर 100। ओके, सो दिस इज द पॉलिनोमियल। और भी आप लिख सकते हैं क्या, 2x रेज टू पावर 100। ओके, तो बहुत सारे एग्जाम्पल्स आप खुद से क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, बिकॉज वी नो द डिग्री मीन्स हाईएस्ट पावर ऑफ वेरिएबल, एंड ऑल्सो वी नो वी हैव टू कंस्ट्रक्ट बाइनोमियल और मोनोमियल और ट्राइनोमियल। सो both condition we have given here, so with the help of them we can make the polynomial. Okay, so this was the question number 3rd. Now come to the question 4th. So 4th question is, write the degree of each of the following polynomials. So you have given different polynomials in which you have to check the highest power of the variable in each term. Okay, so let's take first. The polynomial is here 5x cube plus 4x square plus 7x. This is the given polynomial in one variable, that is x. Means here there are 3 terms in which those are containing the variable x. Now we have to check the highest power of x here. So here x raised to power 1, and in this term the x raised to power 2, and in this x raised to power 3. So here the highest power is 3, so that will be its degree. So here degree is 3. Okay, this is very easy, and this type of question come in exam more frequently. 4 minus, second part is 4 minus y square. Okay, so as you can see here, this term is a constant polynomial in which the degree is always 0, and second term is y square in which the power of y variable is 2. So here highest power is 2, that will be its degree. So here degree is 2. Okay, now come to the third part, 5t minus under root 7. 5t, here the power of t is 1, and in this term that is a constant polynomial, so its power will be assumed as 0. Okay, so 1 is greater than 0, means highest power of this term is 1, so its degree will be 1. Okay, आपको क्या याद रखना है कि कांस्टेंट पॉलिनोमियल अगर आता है तो आपके माइंड में सीधे स्ट्राइक करना चाहिए कि इसकी डिग्री क्या होगी, 0 होगी. Okay, so let us check this fourth part. Here 3, only one term, that is a constant polynomial, and we know the constant polynomial, if we want to make it holding a variable, we will write it as 3x raised to power 0. Okay, because x raised to power is 1 and you are multiplying 3 with 1, you will get 3. So here only one term and holding power 0. Okay, so its degree will be 0. So question number 5 is, classify the following as linear, quadratic and cubic polynomial. So in this question you have to tell which type of this polynomial is, and this classification you have to do on the basis of degree. So you have to check in each polynomial what is the degree there. Okay, so let's start with first part, x square plus x. Okay, so as you can see here, the highest power of the variable is 2. Okay, highest power of the variable in this polynomial is 2, means its degree is 2. Okay, so the polynomial which has degree 2 is called what? Nothing but quadratic polynomial. So the type of this polynomial is quadratic. Okay, quadratic polynomial in which the degree of variable is always 2. Okay, so as we can see here, highest power of the variable is 2. Okay, so its degree is 2, that is why it will be a quadratic polynomial. Okay, now come to the second part, x minus x cube. You can see here there are two terms in which the highest power is 3. Here x raised to power 1, and in the second term x raised to power 3. So highest power of variable is 3, means its degree of this polynomial is 3, and the type of polynomial in which the degree is 3 is called cubic polynomial. So this will be cubic. Okay, now come to the third part, y plus y square plus 4. Okay, this is a constant polynomial in which the power of variable is always 0. Okay, so comparing these three, the highest power is here 2. Okay, highest power is 2, so its degree will be 2 and it will be a quadratic polynomial. Okay, now come to the next part, 1 plus x. Here this is a constant polynomial in which the power of variable is 0, and this is second term in which the power of this variable is 1. So highest power is what? 1. So it will be a linear polynomial. Okay, now come to the fifth part, that is 3t. This is the polynomial containing only one term in which the power of variable, that is t here, is 1. So it will be a linear polynomial. Okay, now sixth part, r square. There is only one term but holding power 2, and if the degree is 2, that will be your quadratic polynomial. Quadratic. Here degree is 2, that is y. Now see this polynomial also contains only one term in which the power is 3, that will be its degree. No need to check here the highest, this containing only one term, that is holding power 3, so it will be its degree also. So degree is 3. So in which type of polynomial the degree is 3? That is a cubic polynomial. Okay, so this was the classification of these polynomials on the basis of their degree. Okay, cubic, quadratic and linear. There are three types we have discussed earlier. One was the linear in which the degree is 1, and second one is the quadratic in which the degree of the polynomial is 2, and third one was the cubic in which the degree is 3. Okay friends, so this was all about today's session in which we have discussed exercise 2.1, and if you have any query, doubt related to today's session, please ask me on comment section. Okay, and in my next upcoming session we will discuss the introduction part of the exercise 2.2. okay, and afterward we will discuss the exercise 2.2. Till then, keep watching my videos. Thank you.